Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is doing great. Sorry, I've kind of been absent for a while. I've been feeling a little under the weather. So tonight I figured I would just do, because I'm starting to get like the shakes and the aches and all that fun stuff that comes with being sick. So tonight I figured instead of applying makeup, I was gonna show you how I do my skincare routine, just because I feel like not having anything on. So, as you notice, I changed my background to pink. I'm not really a pink kind of girl, but there's actually a story behind this backdrop here. The other day, as you can see, I still have some like creases. Where's my hand? Here we go. I still have some creases in it, and I don't have room for like a paper backdrop, so fabric is what we're going with right now. But the other night, sorry, I'm looking real rough right now. But the other night, I decided to iron the fabric, and I didn't really feel like I needed an ironing board. So I got one of those like tabletop ones, you know, that are like super cheap and don't really work. And I sat on the floor and I pulled it out, you know, and I was ironing the fabric. And I was like, all right, I think we're good to go. So I went and hung it up, and there was like this huge crease here, which is still here. But you know what? That's all right. It's a background for a reason. It's in the back. So I went ahead and kept it up like this, and I know, I'm an idiot. Thank you in advance. I went and held the, I don't even know how to use an example. We'll just use this bag. I went and held the ironing board like this, and I put the fabric on top, and I took the iron and I just kind of started, you know, it was hot. It was very hot, but you know what? Not too hot to handle, okay? So at that point, I was like, you know what? I'm good, and I steamed my hand. And I cried like a baby. Like, I walked into AJ's game room and I was like, I did something really stupid. He goes, what did we learn? And I just started crying because it really hurt. So now I have like this nasty, yeah, there it is. There it is. Focus on that bad boy. Yep. All this melted, yeah. I'm not gonna be ironing for a while. So I wasn't made to be a housewife. Anyways, so tonight, since I'm feeling a little sick and rough, I'm just gonna go over my basic skincare routine that I do, and I try to be perfect with it every single night. There are days, I took a nap and I just pushed myself to do this because I hadn't posted anything in a while, and I was like, you can do it. So right here is all of my skincare stuff that I use. I've been using the Dermalogica face wash for a while now. This is for normal to dry skin. And then I just recently got Kiehl's. I think I'm totally butchering it, but this stuff is amazing. It really is. So I just started using this. It's a toner. And then this right here, Mario... I'll just let you read it because I am horrible with names. So this stuff right here, I usually spray to like refresh. I just recently got this stuff. You know, I have no complaints. And then I have Clinique here that I usually use occasionally. And then when I'm doing like a deep clean moisturize, I'll go in with all the Dermalogica little things here, like the smoothing cream, the active toner, you know, the exfoliant, eye cream, that, and all that jazz. So what I'm gonna do tonight is I normally do like my face washing in the shower, but since I'm showing you how I do it, we're gonna do it here. So what I'm gonna do is first pull this mane back because I've got just so much hair. And so what I use is just these from Walmart. This stuff's been drying out my skin, but I can't use like the oil makeup removers because I don't like that oily feeling. Like the Florida weather has been messing up my skin so bad to the point where it's like the hot water in the shower, it makes my skin burn. So I no longer use, when I say no longer, I mean I just recently started not using any kind of soap with fragrance in it because that stuff's been irritating my skin. Never in my life have I had skin problems up until as of just recently. Within like the last 2 years, my skin has just been like domino effect. Okay, so yeah, so I don't use, and of course I just recently bought Bath and Body Works body wash, but you know, every time I was in the shower, I'd be like, I really don't want to even use that. It just made me feel really gross every time I used it. And I felt like I was just putting like as crazy, and I'm not like an organic type person at all. I just literally felt like I was putting trash on my body. Yeah. It just felt really gross and very like toxic in a way. I just felt like I was clogging my pores, and I just like, now I use this other stuff that I got from Target. The poor lady felt bad for me. She's like, good luck with your skin problem. And I'm like, thanks. Anyways, but this stuff has like no like sulfate in it or something. Like it just doesn't lather. It doesn't lather up. So I just feel like I'm dirty all the time. So I don't know. I gotta shop around. But anyways, back to what I was saying. This stuff has been drying out my skin, but I've been kind of equaling that out with some of this juicy goodness here. So I just take like, you know, a regular makeup wipe here. And again, my face has been slept on because I came home and I just was not feeling good at all. Like, I don't even know. I mean, I had a sore throat starting, and then like this morning when I woke up, I ate something and I felt like I was gonna be like puking in like 5 seconds. Like I just felt super, super sick. So I've been taking Robitussin nonstop. It's like my ride or die when I'm sick. So hopefully it'll be gone. My sore throat's slow. It's not even like super sore. It's more or less like an annoyance. It's just annoying me. So now when taking off this makeup, I make sure I kind of wrap this around here, and I'll go up in here and kind of set my eyelash on my hand, and I'll rub back and forth because you want to make sure that you get all of those little crevices, because bacteria can build up and then you'll end up getting a breakout, which is commonly known as a sty. And you don't want that. So you want to make sure that you get right up in there and make sure you get every little piece of makeup, because you can have the tiniest little bits hiding in your face and you'll wake up with the breakout. So Whitney, don't play those games. So there's been times where I've been in situations where I'm too tired to take off my makeup, but then I pay for it in the morning. And I told myself, like, it's not worth it, because then you're stuck with the blemish for like a week or more. And it's just not worth it to me. So I'd rather take the extra time at night to prep my skin for the next day. And you know what? As tired as I am, you just gotta keep on keeping on. So as you can see, I can't really talk and do this because I'm a little off balanced. So you can just see how tired I am. I'm so ready for bed. Oh my gosh, so I did something the other day. Have you guys been watching Bob Ross on Netflix? I'm like super, super obsessed with him right now. And as much as I should be going to bed after I'm done filming here, I definitely think I'm gonna go paint another like happy little meadow with him. I went and got a bunch of paint and canvases and stuff like that, and I got an easel, and I set up, I had like this like kitchen dining room area thing that's kind of vacant right now, and I set all my artwork and stuff up in there, and I paint along with Bob Ross. That bitch is fast. He never runs out of paint, and I never see anybody refill his like palette. Like, what is happening. So I've been really into Bob Ross. Oh, and another thing, speaking of trying new things, I just started shaving my face for the first time. You know, lately around here, and it's only just around here, I noticed that I get little peach fuzz. And I just feel like it made me look like heavier in the face. And I just couldn't figure out like what it was that was making my face. And I know it's probably all just in my head, which is fine, whatever. But in my head is real life sometimes. So whatever I see in my head, and if I want to fix it, I fix it. So whatever. I think I got it all for the most part. Get up on there. And my face does feel a little bit dry, so I've got a damp towel here. And what I'm going to do is just kind of press it. Now, like I said, normally I do this in the shower, so I just have access to water, but because I'm doing this on camera, I'm going to kind of massage my face with this cloth here. I don't think there's been a day this week where I haven't worn makeup, so my skin's ready to just take a break. So I'm going to take a little bit of this cleansing solution by Dermalogica. I always feel like I'm pronouncing that wrong. It's just such a long name. And I'm going to take the tiniest little bits. Like, literally that much. And I'm going to kind of just take it here and massage that. And just kind of get, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that damp cloth and I am going to clean and kind of do a little bit of exfoliating with the cloth because it's a soft towel, so we don't want to be super rough on our skin. We don't want to like put sandpaper on our skin. So I got this towel. I'll just kind of massage that, and what this is going to do is going to kind of rip off all that dead skin that I have. So I went ahead and took that cleanser, and this damp towel kind of took all that cleanser off. I don't know if it's the pink background that's just kind of making all of my pinky red undertones coming out, but this girl looking rough. Alright, so now my face feels really clean. And then now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, is it Kiehl's? This bad boy right here. Just take a little cotton ball here. And I'm going to take some of this face toner. Kiehl's? Kiehl's? I'm so sorry. I can't read. But I'm going to take a little bit of that, and what this is going to do is kind of also pick up all the extra dirt that I didn't get while I washed my face. Alright, now that I have that, I can't tell, is my nose just that big? I got a shadow? That's annoying. Alright, so tonight I'm going to go full ham, and I am going to use this Dermalogica Multi-Active Toner. And since the spray like always just squirts me in the face, I take my hand and I spray it into the hand because it's like super soapy. And then I'm just going to come here and massage that on top. And always make sure your hands are clean before you go right back in and touch your face. Ooh, we are going to go in with the Skin Soothing Cream. Now I could have gone in with this exfoliant cream, but because I kind of just did that with the towel, I don't want to over exfoliate because I'm going to dry my skin out. I'm going to take a little bit of cream and just do little dots all around and then massage that into the skin. Now, I mean, everybody has their own different, like, everyone has their own techniques on how they do their skin and what works best for them. I'm not saying that this is correct on how to moisturize and clean your face, but this is what I do that works best for me. So, you know, definitely give it a try. I've tried many things as far as what to use, how to do it to get my skin clear. Then I'm going to take this Under Eye Intensive Eye Repair Cream, and it comes out in this little tube, so I'm going to just literally, ooh, that's a little too much. Take some of that, and I'm going to swipe it right underneath and all around my eye, because the eyes are really sensitive, and it's very delicate, so we want to make sure that it's very gentle. And then we're going to go ahead and do that on the other side. So just kind of go over our eyes here. That is all set. Now to finish it off, I've been recently spraying this this guy right here. Oh my gosh, I'm butchering these names. Okay. This right here, it's facial spray with aloe herbs and rose water. And like this stuff just really brightens up my skin and it's amazing. So I'm going to top off my creamed face with this spray right here. On my top lip. Now it looks super dewy, super fresh. And we'll wait for this to dry. I get really dry on the creases of my nose, which is like my biggest pet peeve right now because I never used to, and it just all of a sudden just started doing this. So just kind of spread any of that leftover all around on the skin. And then right before bed, because my lips tend to get super, super dry, and I keep them hydrated all the time. I don't know if it's just the change in weather recently with like my skin reacting weird to everything. I don't know. But I use this Neutrogena Revitalizing Lip Balm. This stuff right here, we can get focused. Let's focus. There we go. This stuff right here has a little bit of a tint to it. This stuff is just so buttery. This stuff just helps keep my lips moisturized while I sleep, and it's super, super nice. This is how I do my nightly skincare routine. Occasionally when I'm just super tired, or the days that I don't, because I try not to exfoliate every single day because I've got really dry skin. What I'll do is after I wash my face with this right here, I won't actually use a towel, because in the shower I'll use a towel here. But when I'm not exfoliating my face and I just want like a cleanse to get all the makeup off, I still use this. And then at night, I'll just go in with this Clinique stuff right here. And that's kind of like a fast, like, okay, I still want to take care of my skin, but I'm ready for bed. So that is my little bundle of joy right up in here, all my goodness stuff. It is very important to make sure you take care of your skin, especially if you want that really nice, smooth makeup application. It starts with skincare, believe it or not. Try doing it every night for a week, and I promise you will notice a difference. Like, my skin, as much as it's irritated with this weather right now, like, I literally don't even, I want to take this off. Like, I'm just irritated wearing clothes right now. But I can't live without a skin routine. It's kind of like I can't not brush my teeth at night. I can't not take off my makeup, if that makes any sense. Sorry, I'm not myself. I'm still my boring monotone self, but I'm not myself because I'm sick. Yeah, so this is my for the most part, every week, not every day, every other day. I'll just say once a week. Or a couple times a week. Every week, skincare routine that I do. And, growing up, I used to never wash my face. I know that sounds really gross. But it wasn't until I started wearing makeup, I noticed that makeup application wasn't as good as it could be. So I started taking care of my skin. I am like very anti-sun. When I go to the beach, I am one of those people who put sunscreen on the face and I don't blend it in, just because I want to make sure that my skin is protected. I've had way too many really bad sunburns in the past, and I regret every single one of them. Like now on my shoulders, I don't know if you can see, I used to never have freckles on my shoulders, but because I had really bad sunburns, this is where I always got my worst sunburns. And because I had that, like, I have freckles. Not that there's anything wrong with it. It's just, There's a lot of regrets I have in life, and sitting out in the sun would be one of them. If you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel if you wish to see some other fun activities. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Have a great night!